Hey everybody, it's Pastor Reed. I want to come to you today on this Palm Sunday weekend and say happy Palm Sunday in advance to all of you. I want to talk for a moment about walking through the valley. That's right. I want to talk about walking through the valley because sometimes we're in church, we get a good word, we hear the wisdom and the insight and the anointing of the pastor, but many times some of us are walking through a valley experience that seems very hard. Sometimes it seems so complicated that we become out of touch with reality. We sometimes become so discouraged, so dismayed, so dismantled that it is hard to be able to find some grounding while we're walking through the valley. Psalm chapter 23, you know where I'm going. Verse 4 says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Watch this. He is my rod and my staff. They comfort me. This is a very key text for a lot of people. We always highlight the good things that's happening in people's lives. We highlight the greatness, the blessings, the joy, the new house, new car, bigger growing families. We highlight those things, but very rarely do we highlight our valley experience. And that's right. I want you to know that there is a greatness about your valley experience. Number one, God, who sits high, is also with you low in the valley. The Bible promises us that. He is the Emmanuel, the God who is with us. He is the God who we cannot hide from him. He's the God that is positioned not only in the heavens, but this God is an ever-present help in troubled times, and this God walks through the valley. Now, I like this because this text actually does what some people don't know about. It gives God the ability to have feet like many of us, to be able to walk with legs. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. He is my rod and my staff that comforts me. Now, many of you, when you see a rod and a staff, you start to think someone's in trouble. For those of you who grew up in the old days, anytime mom or grandma or granddad said, go and get me a rod or a staff, it meant that somebody was in trouble. Somebody was about to be dealt with. You know what I'm talking about. But not so in this text. The Bible is so loving, so encouraging, so intentional about sharing that God's rod and staff comforts us. It brings us a comfort that we can't get from anybody else. It brings us an assurance that allows us to feel the blessings of God as we walk through the valley. So for whoever is watching today and you have a valley experience, you're going through a moment and you're feeling down, God said, lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be lifted up, and the King of glory will come in. He is walking with you in your valley experience. This has been 4 minutes in the midst of 40 days. I pray blessings on you and your family. And you already know what I'm about to say. I'll see you really soon.